Hello, Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and even Venus, because this is your love reading for July. I'm Katie. Welcome to the channel. I'm so glad that you're here. All right, so we're going to start off this reading by finding a spirit animal for you and the person that you're in this relationship with. Because remember, it's love and relationship reading. All right, so we have... Okay, so you are turtle spirit. Okay. So turtle spirit is all about slow and steady wins the race. And I feel like you are having some hesitancy towards this person. If you're like new in the relationship, there's hesitancy to commit. You're not quite sure how you feel about them. Like there's just very much so this slow energy that you are just taking your sweet time, trying to figure out how you truly feel about this person. Okay. And I think some of what's contributing to that is we have this other person who is skunk, which is know your worth. And I feel like maybe you're having some hesitancy because skunk isn't in the best headspace right now. I'm getting this feeling that they're a little down, not like depressed, but just a little down. And they're very, very unsure about themselves, which I think is why it's creating unsureness for you with the relationship. I do feel like this person they're a good person. They're just kind of in a rut sort of a thing. So you're not seeing their true colors. Not like that though, because that makes it sound like they're sneaky. They're not sneaky. You're just not seeing them for who they truly are because they're not seeing who they truly are, right? They're not seeing their worth. And they're not seeing that, you know, everything that they have, everything that they are is what makes them special. Okay. All right. Let's pull out some cards to see more about you, turtle, and your little skunk you got. Let me see what I've got going on here. Okay, need two more. Ooh. Okay, the one that fell, nope, that one didn't turn over, so we're not going with it. Okay. Oh my gosh. This one card has come up in almost every single love reading already. This is crazy. And it's kind of fun where it's placed for you. Okay, so the first one is second bloom, a second chance, it's never too late, new possibilities. So I definitely feel like this, if it's a new relationship, I almost feel like it's a second chance for you, that you've maybe been hurt in the past. And again, that's kind of contributing to your turtle energy, this hesitancy. But this is definitely like a second chance. For those of you who are in a very committed relationship that's long-term, this card is saying that you guys have a new opportunity to kind of rekindle the spark. Right now is a good time to put some intention and energy into the relationship, to kind of have a second chance at that spark, right? Like bringing that back. And I think when you, like I heard, how do you do that? Well, I think it's intentionally spending time with this person and being present and trying to rediscover who this person is now, because if you've been together for a long time, it is super, super easy to get into roommate mode. And so you kind of lose that connection and the romance. And so anything you can do to kind of bring that back and be super intentional about it, like, you know, creating a romantic environment is always a good thing. Okay. We also have the crowning, initiation, thresholds, birth, rebirth, a seat at the table. I feel like this is definitely, okay, so for you, because you're kind of slow and steady, right? But we know skunk's kind of in a rut. You have an opportunity to kind of create a seat at the table for skunk. Allow them to remember that they're in a partnership, that they have you for love and support. They need to be reminded of that. And you are in such a good headspace right now that you are able to do that. I also think, yeah. Again, like the first word on this card is intention. So isn't it intention? Oh no, it's initiation. sorry. Same thing as what I was thinking. Because what I was going to say was that you are in a position where you can kind of take the lead in this card and having like this second chance. You make the initiation to go out on a date or to, you know, make a romantic evening of some sorts, whatever. But I definitely feel like this card is saying the ball is in your court, sort of a thing, okay? We also have we are in nature. Becoming grounded, embodiment, living in connection. I definitely think this is speaking to both of you. You being able to be grounded together as a couple, just meaning that having that connection. Again, you have this invitation to kind of create certain romantic situations and this intention of like really being present with this person, right? And I think that when you do that, it creates this space for a deeper connection to take place. Ooh, which is so good. It feels really good. And I think that when you do that, it's going to help skunk realize their worth and feel better about themselves and kind of get out of this little rut. It's like, it just seems like they're just in this like negative self-talk type energy. That's what it is, okay? And so by you doing all these nice things and like really being intentional with a relationship, it just creates this kind of grounded energy for you too, which is really, really lovely. Okay, so we also have Lineage of the Rose, moved by the goddess, here for this soul call gather. So again, I'm feeling like when you are doing this, whether you're male or female, kind of bring, like tap into that feminine side of you and bring like a softness to it and bring like, I want to say togetherness, but I don't know if that's being very clear. But like really being intentional about making this connection happen. And you do that by being present, right? And being intentional about really spending time with this person and getting to know them again. Kind of like when you're first dating, right? Like you're like so into the person, you want to know everything about them. And then, you know, you are so committed for so many years and you kind of lose that a little bit. So this is such a good time to do that. I definitely think though, like having, again, I'm just feeling that like feminine energy of it. Like there needs to be a nurturing to it. There needs to be kindness and love and support and understanding and compassion, all of that feel good stuff. Okay. That's going to be really, really good for skunk right now. And in return, it's good for you because it makes it so that you are feeling more connected to skunk, which I feel like that's, sorry, it just made me laugh saying that, like being connected to a skunk. It is what it is. We're going with it. Okay. We also have, so this card's kind of been coming out a little bit too. So as you're doing this, right, and creating this space where you're getting to, you know the person on a deeper level, whatever that looks like for you, whether it's long-term or like a new relationship, this card is all about learning. So you are being invited to, again, I've said this before, learn who this person is now. Because as human beings, our whole purpose is to come down here and have this human experience, right? And so we're constantly evolving and changing. We're, you know, leveling up or we're leveling down, hopefully not a lot of us, but you know, it's this ebb and flow, right? And so you're being asked, both of you, to get in this headspace of learning about each other and maybe like learning together, learning a new skill set, learning to communicate better, learning, I mean, it could be anything like pottery, a new language, like anything like that. But I do think the focus of this though is truly learning about each other and the depths of each other, which is so beautiful. I'm excited for you guys. Okay, so when all of this happens, you are creating a space where true connection and rapture and sex and all of that ecstasy, pleasure, all that good stuff is coming into you, okay? You have got the best placement for this card out of everyone for this month of the love readings because it's at the end. So it's telling me that when you are able to do this, y'all gonna get busy in such a good way, right? I love this for you guys. Okay, I want to do one final message, okay? So what does Leo need? Okay. Oh, okay. So you have, I don't even know this card. Healing is happening, okay? So this whole process, the energy that you're in for the month, it's not just healing skunks and getting that person out of their little funk. This is truly like healing happens when you do all of this, when you guys connect on a deeper level, when you are intimate with each other, like you both are being healed from the inside out. Oh my gosh, it's like your loves healing each other. So cheesy, but I love it. Yes, love is healing each other. I love it for you. This is like the best final message card. Oh my gosh. Leo, I love you so much. I hope you and Skunk get all this stuff figured out. And, you know, bow, chicka, bow, bow. I love you all so much. Please like and subscribe. Hit that little bell if you want to get notified when I upload more videos. And I will see you next time.